I want to talk about focusing on the good and not the bad. Good in, good out. Garbage in, garbage out. Religious people would say God in, God out. So a lot of us, myself included, well, that used to be me. We focus on the negative things. If you really think about your whole life, there has been more good moments than bad, but the bad moments, the few bad experiences are so painful that it's really hard to get rid of them. It's like a tape that plays and plays. And even when you get to a good time in your life, once in a while something comes and triggers and it can like ruin your whole day, right? And so it's up to us to laugh that off and say, you know what, that was, I just checked it off my spiritual bucket list. It's okay. And it gets better the more every time you say that. Like, think about it. We have this internal tape recorder. Some people even say your ego is your echo. So if you spent, 20 years, 10, 20 years, like just saying, I'm a horrible person, when you finally start feeling like you're a good person, for as many years as you said that, it might just take that many for you to erase it. Now I say we can do a little fast track. We just push that delete button, but there are some residual effects. So you're going to have to, what you do, you put some more good stuff in, say more good things about yourself, affirmations. You make sure you hang around people that appreciate you. Like they said, go where you appreciate it, not tolerate it. I had to learn that. So, just really, really focus on what you like. What are your goals? What are you hoping to achieve? What truly makes you happy? What do you think about the most that brings you joy? Okay. That is where you need to put 90% of your focus and your time and your energy on. Okay. Now it doesn't mean you disregard hard stuff. We are going to have to do the hard work. We are going to have to tackle those tough situations, because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? And so that's just the road to self-mastery, and we'll get there. But I just want to come on here just to encourage you, just to focus. So when you hear, like right now, I'm hearing like how horrible black women are. Oh, stay away. And I know that's not true. It's totally not true. I know so many wonderful black women, and they're amazing. And I know a lot of wonderful black men who appreciate those black women, and vice versa. And so when I hear it, at first I was like, very like shocked. I was very hurt, disappointed. But when I started listening to all sides, I said, I see what this is. This is pain. This is pain, and it's coming to the surface, and we have to deal with it, and it's being addressed in different ways. And so, I'm not taking away anybody's voice and anybody's feelings. I'm just coming to, bring a new way, a new voice, on how we can deal with this pain and heal with this pain. And the one thing, the pain is not going to go away if you keep jabbing at each other's wounds. It's not. So that's why I say focus on the good. What is good about your life? What's going on? And if you happen to be in a conversation where people are just bringing up negative things, say, okay, I hear you. I see where you're coming from. With that being said, what about this? What can we change? How can we fix it? How can we build? Like, how can we, can we be innovative about it? You know what I'm saying? And so what we need to do is constantly, because they're constantly throwing negative things, distractions out there. It's up to us to master ourselves, to master our minds, to get back our minds, to get back our lives, and to focus on the good. Even if you got to write it down on paper and stick it up on your wall, in your mirror every day, and remind yourself, these are my goals, these are my steps, and like Confucius says, when it's obvious the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. There's many, many roads to your success and your happiness, but it starts with you. So, and every time a negative thought comes up, say, no, that's not me. Okay, I recognize what it is, and that's not me, that's what it was, or that's false. And I'm focusing on the good, and if for some reason you have to have a conversation because this is your job or somebody in your life, think about, see the good in the situation, see how you can flip it, how you can flip it. One of my favorite movies, The Fifth Element, Bruce Willis' character was ordering Chinese food from the guy on a little floaty boat right by his window. And, something bad happened. And, Bruce Willis was like, oh, well, at least da 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 da. And Chinese guy's like, oh, good for you. See good and bad. I like, here, free lunch. So get some, you got free lunch, okay? When you turn it around. And one note about good in, good out. The things we consume, we have to be careful about the things we consume. No judgment, but I realized when I stopped consuming certain things, certain foods, music, games, people, places, and things, I just felt so much freer, so much at peace. And you can still have fun and have a good time. I'm not a prude. I'm not rigid. I'm not religious. With that being said, if you constantly eat junk food, what do you think is going to happen to your body? If you constantly watch horror movies, what do you think it's going to do with your mind? If you constantly watch videos or talk about how horrible people are to you, guess what? They're going to continue to be horrible to you. You create your world with your mind. Mind is all. It's everything. What you think, you create, and what you think and create manifest. And when you builds up strong enough, it's going to materialize in this world. And like Janet said, can't blame nobody but you. See her song called You, YOU. That's one of her lines. You can't blame nobody but yourself, especially when someone is coming and is trying to tell you, show you a new way. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. And it's your journey. No judgment. No judgment. I'm just saying, if you keep complaining day after day, and you're not making any changes, you're not even trying to see the light, all you have is the darkness. That's all you have. And you're better than that. And actually, there's nothing wrong with the darkness. There's light and dark balances out. That's where we get our growth. That's where we get self-mastery, And so, yeah, everybody's, going through it right now. But you have the choice. You don't have to listen to certain things. You don't have to be engaged. And if for some reason, like I said, because it's your job or your family, and you have to, be the light. Be the change you want to see in the world. Live by example. Okay? That's it.